Hi everyone, I'm Tina Valdez with Experience Travelin. I thought I would come and share with you a recipe, as I am one that always likes to recreate or try to replicate recipes from my travels. And one of them is Spanish rice. And it's not something I can say that has been very easy for me. I know many, they can do it like the back of their hand, but it's definitely not something that I have been very successful with over the years. And today I actually made a recipe that I honestly say I can say that I am pretty proud of, and that I can probably replicate and not have any problems from here on out. But one thing that I love to do, like I've shared with you, is I love replicating recipes, and I might tweak it and alter it to my likings. And what I do like to do is try to reduce some of the fat and stuff in the recipes as I go along. But for Spanish rice, obviously you have your bag of rice, or take a cup of rice, your preference, long or short grain. Then I know the recipes, some call for red onion. I use a yellow onion, and dice up as much as you'd like. Saute that with some vegetable broth. I know many recipes call for vegetable oil. I like the broth. I just put a small amount in, so that way it will saute. The onions will become translucent. You can also put in 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. Love garlic, helps the immune system. But also let that cook together, let the liquid evaporate and so forth, but then also let it brown. It won't burn and so forth if you cook it slow. It'll have a nice brown coating to it, which is nice. Then you want to go ahead, and once you've browned it and sauteed the onions and garlic, you want to go ahead and go back to your vegetable broth, add about 2 cups or so into your pan. Then you want to take a can of diced tomatoes, juice and all, and then you want to take 1/4 teaspoon oregano, and you want to take a pinch of your crushed red peppers, put that in there, and let that all come together and simmer for about 45 minutes. And it came out very, very well. The rice wasn't gummy or sticky, and that's what I usually always have a challenge with. And this is actually the finished product, which is very nice, and I was very pleased with it. And you can top it off with either parsley or cilantro. And this won't last long for today, but I thought I'd come and share because it's a very popular recipe, whether it be here within the States or if you travel abroad, especially Mexico. It's a popular recipe. But I thought I'd come and share with you a recipe that I have to admit I'm pretty proud of, and I encourage you to go out and try some recipes yourself. I'll come back and share with you some others from other destinations that have traveled to, and share with you. So have a great day, and thank you. Talk to you soon.